Simply having... I've been singing that song. A wonderful Christmas time. It's not even my favorite Christmas song, but...
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So we're, as you can guess, we're recording around holiday time.
My favorite time of year. I freaking love this.
Christmas. It's so beautiful.
Love it. Christmas, Thanksgiving, the weather.
Also, this weather is amazing today and
love
yesterday. It's a little frito. Me gustar.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so today...
Well, one thing that's not great about the holidays, sometimes, right?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It depends how you look at it.
Yeah.
It's either freedom or...
Wait.
Sadness.
Yeah.
So this episode is entitled, Does Holiday Season Equal
Breakup season? A lot of the times it does, unfortunately.
Yeah, it does.
Unfortunately, whatever.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
It depends, I guess, yeah, like we said, what stage you're in, if you want to break up, if you don't, whatever. But, so, two of the biggest ones are right before, guess what? El Día del Amor, Valentine's Day. And of course, the weeks leading up to Christmas, Thanksgiving.
I think like any major holiday.
Like family-oriented holiday, too.
Either coming up right before the holiday or right after the holiday.
After the holiday, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like a New Year's resolution. You're like, yes, I don't want you anymore.
Yeah, because I broke up with somebody like right before Thanksgiving 1 year.
Blasphemy.
I mean, it was very short-lived. We were dating for maybe 2 months or something. But it was I was gonna introduce him to my family. That was gonna be and I couldn't do it.
So you knew back then that it was not somebody you wanted
this is not going well. And I broke it up, I think, the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But I did. I broke it off and I felt horrible. And the whole thing about my family, ¿dónde está el novio? And I was like, ay, Dios mío. I was like, ay, qué pena, Dios mío.
He's out of town.
Indefinitely. Yeah. Indefinitely, permanently. But he's happily married now. We're still friends.
Oh, good.
But yeah, I mean, I understand it because you don't want to present a facade, number one, especially introduce him to the whole family. And then the next day you're going to break it up. That's my God, what a freaking whiplash. I would get whiplash if I was him. What the hell? You introduced, I wouldn't have appreciated that. No. What's the point of introducing me to these people? And the next day is you presented a facade and the next day you're I think that's even worse.
That is worse.
And I think it happens right before or right after a major holiday. Whenever you're going to be around family and introducing this person to your family, I think it usually happens. I know I've heard about it that people don't break up sometimes because they don't want to get you a gift. That is so stupid.
But that happens a lot.
That is ridiculous. And then what do? You make up again a couple of months later?
Some people do that. I've heard that so many times. It's around each gift-giving holiday type
That's crazy.
Thing. Yeah, I know so many people that have done that.
Oh my God.
And that have been on the receiving end of that too. The guy falls off the face of the earth because he, and they purposely pick a fight with you, and then, they don't want to give you a gift and they break up with you, and then 3 days later they're like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
I'll be like, I'll go back with you, but you owe me a gift. I'll go back with you if you get me a Christmas gift, Yeah. Or reimburse me for my gift, And
then I know somebody too that's been keeping his score. It's you owe me gifts from 5 years ago.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Well, people, when you get engaged with somebody, don't, try not to plan your wedding or engagement or whatever around Valentine's, around your birthday, around a major holiday, porque siempre se van a combinar los regalos. If you want your own day.
Not only that, too, it's if you're going to get married, don't get married at Thanksgiving or Christmas.
No, man, you ruin it for everybody else because everybody else has plans. So don't do that. Don't do that around any major holiday.
Crazy.
But I think the reason that people break up is, it's you want to start the new year right, and you don't want to have this hanging over your head. If you have kids, it's different. I think usually when you have kids, you maybe want to hang on to that last family thing. So maybe right after New Year's, January 1st is the facade is over, we're getting a divorce or whatever. So I get it. I get it when it's a family with kids. You kind of want to okay, one last thing, it's a little harder. But if it's just you and the other person and it's not working out, why go through the whole holiday
Well, a lot of people break
spiel,
up,
you know?
yeah, during the end of the year, or they'll break up in January.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
January is the biggest month for breakups. I would think.
Because a lot of people are making New Year's resolutions. They don't, like, I resolved this year not to be anywhere near you.
Can you imagine? First, number 1, break up with so-and-so.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Number 2, because I hate you. Number 3, I'm so happy I'm breaking up with you.
No, because honestly, imagínate tú, because Valentine's is around the corner. So what are you going to do? You either do it in January or tienes que esperar hasta marzo.
I kind of feel bad sometimes for people on Valentine's Day now that I'm older, because it's so much pressure. It's like, why can't you be loving and like give each other stuff and appreciate each other all year long?
Well, you should.
Why does everything have to, it's like, I have to get the flowers, I have to get the chocolate, I have to make the restaurant reservations, I got to get dressed up, and we have to go out to dinner. It's like, why?
I think it's just a day for extra specialness.
No, it's a
There's
day
nothing
for
wrong with that.
corporate America to make us a shit ton of money. That's what it
Well,
is.
welcome to capitalism.
Yeah.
But you don't have to celebrate it, FYI.
Hello.
As a couple, you can say, you know what, we're going to do it the next day and we're just going to do this for each other. And here's a cap, there's a cap of $20. Or...
Me?
Okay,
like,
the one they give them, te gusta el regalo.
That's like, did you see the Ellen thing with J-Lo like a few months back, and she was bothering J-Lo, and she's like, oh, because Alex called me and we said, there's a limit as to your gift, and she was like, what are you talking about? A limit? She was like, hell no, I ain't got no limit.
I ain't got no limit to give you or to receive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as it's like that, like whatever.
But I prefer not even to go out on Valentine's Day.
Well, it's crazy.
It's
number
bad
1,
service.
It's crazy.
It's terrible.
And everything is like, the prices are like super like, hiked up, like for sure.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with like staying home and making a special dinner.
No, yeah.
There's
I like
nothing
that
wrong with like, okay, let's not go out today, but let's go out on Saturday and, go to our favorite restaurant or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Don't be in hate mode because you don't want to like, I don't
Yeah.
know, because that person didn't plan something specific for that day or whatever. Like, you can.
Yeah, don't break up with them.
You can.
That's it. It's over.
You can make your own Valentine's, tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Let's call it that.
So, Facebook is a very prestigious source.
Is it?
It really is. And so, according to Facebook, we are entering one of the major peak breakup seasons.
For sure.
Right? So,
I mean, I already know somebody that their person broke up with them, that's for sure.
yeah. And then the first one, imagine, they call it spring cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
That's right after Valentine's then.
Yeah.
Because that's when spring cleaning happens
That's
in March.
In March.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Yes.
Pa allá, limpieza.
But it's
Limpieza
already
total.
happening in Valentine's Day. So like February, people are starting their spring cleaning.
Eso es porque no tuvieron the balls to do it in Thanksgiving or Christmas. Because that's just
yes.
dragging.
Oh,
that's just
God.
dragging.
Yeah, and then I would imagine by February it's really bad.
It's really bad. And then you're like, oh my God, do I need to hang on? Oh my God, like, am I going to break their heart? Like,
Well,
right
I know
before Valentine's
somebody-
Day, am I like going to ask them for breaking up with them on Valentine's
I know
Day?
somebody who does that all the time. They're like, oh no, but how can I do this when Easter's coming?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just exaggerating people,
Yeah.
but it's like...
But it's the 4th of July. Like,
It's St. Patrick's Day.
oh, yeah. Unless you're Irish,
Wait,
I don't know.
it's Groundhog Day. I can't.
No, yeah, you're you're
man.
stretching it too much.
And-
you gotta
and-
nip it in the bud.
And they're miserable. But they're still.
Yeah.
It's like I'm sure this person knows every holiday of the year, even the ones that we're not aware of.
No.
So yeah, break up with.
Yeah, I'd
whoever
rather
you wanna
just-
break up with.
I just Band-Aid, rip it off, and
Yes.
get it over with.
Mhm.
Yo, por lo menos, I can't do that to somebody. Just hang on. So when I feel something, I have to like spit it out. So I couldn't hold it in for that Thanksgiving Day. I had to end it before. Sorry.
Yeah, so a lot of the reasons why these breakups happen during, family meeting time, let's label them that, is just because of that. Because a lot of people, male and female, they don't want to present
Mm-hmm.
the significant other to the family,
Mm-hmm.
or they feel that if they do, they're going to be trapped
Mm-hmm.
because now you're meeting the parents.
Yeah, because you're introducing them as, when you introduce somebody to your family, it's like it's legit. It's like this is serious for the most part.
And, well, yeah, but when you're introducing your parents to someone too on the Latin side of it, ay, mi madre.
That means ya estás casado, ya.
Yes.
¿Cuándo es la boda?
Oh, my God. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Don't do it. Yeah. Run, Forrest.
Yeah. Just wear like a Sunday dinner. You don't have to,
Yeah, don't take them on Valentine or Nochebuena. Don't do a Nochebuena presentation. Mira, te presento fulano, fulana, because you're going to be dead in the water.
No, and that's so awkward because it's like gift
everybody's
opening.
there too.
Y los regalos, like, and nobody has a gift for the girl or the guy. Ay, qué pena.
Ay, mira, mi niña, mira lo que te tenemos.
Ay, yo no sabía que tú venías, mi amor, no te regalamos nada. Mira qué pena.
Mira, un cucharón. Un cucharón. Ay, mira qué linda. ¿Tú cocinas?
Ay, Dios mío.
You know when you get those like
generic
those crackle gifts that they have there, por si acaso.
Yeah, yeah.
Un cucharón, mira. And then the eyes are opening really big because they had no idea that you were, bringing somebody. It's so funny.
Yeah. And then people also, stick around and hold on to that relationship during the holidays because también it's hard. I guess for some people, it's hard to be like on their own and.
So it's codependency.
I don't know about codependency, but somebody just like, I guess I don't know. They just don't want to be alone.
So it's
which it's sad, I guess.
Like Christmas. What would you call it?
What?
Christmas. The Christmas blues.
The Christmas blues. A lot of people get very depressed during the holiday, especially if you miss somebody, if you don't have, To me, it's a very happy time, but a lot of people get very depressed.
Especially
and very sad.
If you're antisocial and you choose to be home and you don't want to go anywhere. I know a few of those too. I'm like, well then, hello.
Well, but a lot of older people get depressed. They miss people. They miss, loved ones or whatever.
That's
so
true.
Sometimes there's a reason. But there's never a reason to stick around with somebody that doesn't, if there's nothing there, there's nothing there. When it's time, what they say, when you know. When you meet somebody and that they're your person, when it's time to like separate, when you know.
You're my lobster.
Yeah. And then it's like, you're not my lobster anymore. I like another lobster. And that's when you know too.
And then, so the old saying is the quickest way to get over someone is to get under someone else.
Ay, Dios mío.
And then in Spanish, what does it say?
Un clavo saca otro clavo.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
I'm not good at clavo sacation. I'm not good at replacing clavos really quickly.
No, eso no funciona.
No funcionó.
Eso funciona por un momentico and then it exacerbates it.
Yeah, but I wish I could be like that. I know people that works for, that works for them. And then I'm like, wow.
But it turns into something real? Like
sometimes.
That sacation?
Yeah, sometimes. But you know what? It doesn't serve any purpose. I've realized this. To wallow in misery for a long time.
True. That is absolutely true. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends. I mean, everybody's different and every relationship is different. But you got to wonder, like, coño, how fast you got over me? Like, did that really mean anything? Or, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, if I was on the receiving end, I would be like, coño, that person moved on really fast. Like, what the hell? And but then you also got to wonder, if you're the new person, coño, you've been together with this person for years and all of a sudden you're so into me and all of a sudden like you're ready. I don't know.
The new person is thinking that? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so. And it also depends the kind of people we're talking about too, right?
I would be a little bit worried if I was dating somebody that just broke up with somebody or just separated from somebody or divorced from somebody and you're all of a sudden ready to be in a relationship. I would be really weary of that. Because that's not normal.
If you are
to me, I would be like, I am probably a rebound for this person.
Well, yeah.
Because
first you have to find out how long this person
yo soy
has
el
been
clavo. Like,
yo te voy a sacar tu clavo.
Y yo no quiero sacar el clavo de nadie. So
I don't know.
Pa' allá.
I think I would think about that if it dealt with divorce. because they've been together for so many years. They've shared a living situation. They have kids, etc. And then I would be like a little bit like, what's going on here? But if somebody's been in a relationship for a long time, they're not married, they never lived together, they don't have kids, I think a lot of relationships end before they actually end.
Oh, I think every relationship ends before it actually ends. Because you don't just wake up one day and be like, okay, yeah, we're going to get a divorce. This has been happening for a few months or a couple years.
When you're going through divorce, I think it's a little different that you have like this denial factor where one person is always like in denial and the other person is more thinking about like the divorce, right? And then the other person, you know, when you tell them I want a divorce, they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
everything's great.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not. And I think they know it's not great, but they're, you know, trying to make it better in their head or whatever. But I don't know. Because if a guy or a girl is dating somebody for a while and it doesn't work and they break up and they meet somebody else but look at all these famous people. I didn't even know that Jenna, what's her face, that was married to Magic Mike guy. What the hell is Channing Tatum?
Oh, I know.
She's pregnant.
Yeah.
And
she's pregnant and she's totally happy and she's totally loving her new man.
Loving him.
That was like, you know, this is like meant to be. And like, I would, if I was Channing Tatum, I was like, what the, you know?
And look at him. As soon as he broke up with her, he ended up with that girl.
Look, I'm really sorry. I don't know them personally. None of, you know, we definitely don't know them personally, but I don't really see him totally into that relationship. I don't think that's going to last. Jenna seems like she's totally in with this guy, and they're like totally, you know, she was the one who broke it off too.
Yeah.
And she was the one I think that was probably already checked out, you know, before. To me, he doesn't seem like he's in a good place. To me, he seems like he's just, you know, rebound. You can't be by yourself, you know. It's very hard. I mean, it's very hard from being a family of 3 and like all of a sudden you're like, you know, by yourself. So I really don't see him. I mean, again, I don't know them personally, but that's what I think.
That happens with a lot of famous people. Like, look at this.
Well, hello, Selena Gomez song.
Yeah.
You know, I had to lose you to love me. Like, she was like, in 2 months you replaced us. Like, I'll be like, what the F, you know?
That's true, too, because he hooked up with
what
this
I meant.
Haley chick.
That's what I mean. Like,
and now he married her.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden, it's like, you're like, did I mean anything to you?
Oh, and
like,
she
you
even
know?
said, like, you lied and I believe your lies. And, you know, you promised me all these things and then you took it back.
Yeah.
And Indian giver.
I want my Christmas gift now. You owe me Christmas. You owe me Thanksgiving. You owe me the turkey. You
owe me this amount in therapy.
Yes. Dámelo en cash. Aquí lo que importa es el cash.
En cash. And then even this flip or flop people that they divorced.
Yeah.
And this chick, like, right away got together with this guy.
And she's pregnant too, or she just had a baby or whatever.
They got married. Yeah. It's insane. It's crazy. Wow, I
think people definitely nowadays are hooking up. It's too fast. Like, they want to have it, you know, like they go from like meeting to like marriage and like nothing. And then obviously
divorce.
It happens as quickly because it's just, lo que empieza rápido, termina rápido.
I don't know.
For the most part.
Not always, but a lot of the times it does. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm
not always, no.
I'm not one of those that if I don't really know you, I can be like so like
lovey,
where I'm going to marry you in like 6 months or a year.
Yeah.
I'm more skeptical.
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me, sir. Can you please fill out this questionnaire?
Can you pee in this cup, please?
Yes. But yeah, the holidays, I guess, too, makes people a little crazy, right? Because it blindsides you because you're happy, because there's lights everywhere. Because
you're supposed to be happy.
Yeah,
know?
It's pretty and everybody's like in a good mood. And so then maybe you prolong it. And so then I could see why some people break up in January.
And if not for Christmas, because Christmas mostly is family, pero New Year's, that you kind of like on your own and you got to make your own plans. Unless you're Cuban, you know, you will spend it with your family.
Yes.
But
y un lechon.
Yes. But for the most part, like you're like kind of on your own New Year's Eve. So it's like, can I hang on to this person for like, yeah, let's just hang on for like,
That's true. That's so bad.
like what is it, 6 more days? Okay, I can do it for 6 more days.
I remember.
And then strike of like, Happy New Year. Okay, and we're done.
And scene.
And I want to break up with you. Can you imagine?
No, not scene. And cut.
And cut.
That happened to me one New Year's Eve. I was sitting there. I bought this really pretty dress. Oh, I just remember that dress. I may be taking that out of the archives. And I was so like happy because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get dressed up, whatever. It was a house party, and I remember sitting there. It was so miserable. I was like, what am I doing with this person? Like, what the hell am I doing? Yeah. And that night I realized how more than ever because I kind of had,
doubts before. Yeah. But did you break it up that same night?
No.
You hang on?
I didn't break up that night, but
you hung on. How much?
Shortly. How
much longer did you hang on? Did you go through Valentine's?
Yeah. I have to say I did. I have to admit it. I cannot tell a lie. Yeah. But
how much longer did you hang on?
I think it was after Valentine's Day. Like maybe the spring cleaning, maybe
spring
March.
Cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I told me to comiendo.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
What is the point? Yeah.
Yeah.
Same, when you know, you know. When you know, you know, and when you know, you know.
Yes. And
absolutely.
then I dated some guy too a long time ago, and we broke up right the night of Valentine's. I was like, I can't anymore. I was like, that one I couldn't wait. I was like, no. I was younger too. So I think when you're younger, you're more
it's like here's your gift.
Whatever.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, no. Guess what? I didn't buy you anything.
No, it's not happening.
I think when you're younger too, you care less. You're like, no,
you care less about the other person's feelings.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like you anymore.
You're a little more selfish.
I don't want to be with you anymore, so I'm breaking up with you. Who cares? Okay, bye. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Un besito. Bye.
Oh, you got me a teddy bear. I get you. Okay, bye.
Let me rip the head off. Okay, I don't want to be with you anymore. Thanks. I hated those freaking stuffed animals. You have no idea how much I hate
stuffed animals. Because to me, they're dust collectors.
Correct.
Honestly.
And I used to get
it really gives me, I start sneezing. Like, do not.
No, but.
And they're so expensive.
Do you remember when you were younger, you had a little boyfriend and buy those stupid little bears?
No.
No? I know.
I grew up in Cuba. No, there was no bears. There was no CVS. There was no Walgreens.
Un gallo. A stuffed gallo.
I had one stuffed animal when I was little in Cuba.
I thought you were going to say I had one stuffed gallo.
I've never seen a stuffed animal in the shape of a gallo.
Maybe we should
We need to do one. Don't copy us, people. Don't copy our ideas. It's static. I had like one stuffed animal. This is communist Cuba, man. I had a donkey. A stuffed. Yeah, it was so cute. I love that donkey. But no. No stuffed animals in Cuba.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Anyway. And then, okay, so men and women kind of have different reasons for breaking up, but not really. And men's reasons are like, okay, so he's been putting it off for a while. Like
men usually do.
Right, because they don't want confrontation.
Correct.
No arguing, no whatever. So they, they put up with it for as long as they can, and then, then they break up with you, maybe. Or maybe they kind of like do things so that you can break up with them.
Yes.
But it's really them behind the scenes.
But hey, you broke it off, it's you.
Or it could be that he's breaking up with you because he just doesn't want to meet your parents.
Yeah. He doesn't want to meet your parents, or he doesn't want you to meet his parents?
Both.
Because I think
it's both. Yeah. He doesn't want to meet your parents. Yeah. He doesn't want you to meet his parents.
Yeah, because I think for guys more than girls, when a guy takes a girl home, I think it's there's a little bit more weight to it. Mm-hmm. I think. For the most part, guys are not that mushy that they want to introduce you to, when they're introducing you to his friends and his family, it's really legit. It's really like, because girls are usually more like, imagínate, the Cuban father, I need to see who you're going out with. So we've known, we've met all your boyfriends.
Oh my God.
But for guys, I think it's different.
My mother, when I had, because I had my first boyfriend when I think I was like 17 going on 18. I was a late bloomer, people. And she would like give him the once over, and then after they left, well, not they, this one guy, she was like, I do not like that guy. Well, she was right at the end, but whatever. Like, they know, man. They have radar.
Yeah.
And right away, they're like, up and down, looking at everything and analyzing. And I was like, oh, God, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not bringing anybody home anymore.
Yeah.
So from that guy to the next guy,
It took a few years.
Many, many years.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, many.
Yeah. So the same thing with his friends. Like, a guy, I think it's a little bit more reserved when it comes to that. When it's just you and him, and you think, oh my God, it's not like, if it's been going on for a few months, it means he's hiding you and nobody knows about you. And it's not necessarily a good thing.
That's creepy.
What?
Maybe it's like hiding you in the basement or something.
No, because it's kind of like,
it sounds like a creepy movie.
It's kind of like, no, you're just like maybe Monday through Friday chick, or just because, I don't want to introduce you. I don't want anybody to know about you.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily a good thing. He doesn't want to get you a gift. That is such bullshit. That is so
true.
cheap.
And women too.
Really?
Yeah, women do that too.
Ay, Dios mío.
But men do it more.
Dude.
Just from what I know from both sides, of men and women breaking up at certain holidays, I've heard that more from women friends and women friends that I know. Mm-hmm. Not women friends. My women friends and women that I know too. That men break up with them not to give them a gift.
That's bullshit. They're definitely, hopefully they don't go back together.
Yeah.
Because that's pathetic.
And also, he just wants a new girl for the new year. So
I'll date you from January 1st to December 31st. That's it.
Not even. Because December 31st is like Happy New Year. You're probably out by then.
Yeah.
Like, next, take a number.
Yeah, they just want to start, but whatever, like if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. If you can be with this person, I mean, yeah, it's like a big, I want to start the year sin este problema, sin esta persona. This person makes me feel this way. I can't take it anymore. Like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's terrible. And then women's reasons are, they're similar. There are some slight different reasons. And one is that they think that both of you are not riding the engagement train.
Yeah.
Like that it's not going down.
You're not on the
path.
same page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're both in different subway carts.
Especially, I would imagine, like, if you guys have been dating, let's say, for like 5-6 months, you're expecting that in Christmas, I'm going to be introduced to his family.
Really? After 5-6 months?
Well, maybe a little bit longer.
Maybe it depends on your age. Because I think it depends on age at this point. Because if you're young in your 20s and you're dating, I don't think you should in 5-6 months introduce somebody to your family.
If you're older,
maybe.
Probably. Yeah. And then if that person doesn't send you the Evite.
Imagínate tú, Evite.
Then you're like,
Did you check your spam?
I sent it. Yo te lo mandé.
Yeah, yes.
Yo te lo mandé.
I don't know why you didn't come at 8:30 as it's stated on the Evite that went into spam.
Yo te lo mandé. I don't know what happened. Okay, check your junk mail.
Meanwhile, your phone is like blowing up, and like the girl is like, or the guy is like, "Where are you?"
Qué pena. That's
terrible. Or you just don't want to bring your partner to your parents' house to meet them.
But that's a red flag. If you don't want to meet your...
That's a reason why women break up too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So it's like, it's good to know that it's a concern on both sides.
It's like, I like it, but is he like meeting the family material? Or maybe
but then
not?
how do you handle that? I've never had that experience.
What?
Like if you're dating somebody for a few months and it's holiday time, but what about if you like the person but you just don't want them to meet your family and they're thinking that they're going to meet your family? What do you say? Look, I like you, but I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Like
I like where this is going, but I'm not ready for that.
Oh God!
If it's only been like 2 months, I wouldn't expect an invitation.
That's like attraction crazy.
I wouldn't expect an invitation. Pero ya 7-8 meses.
You're not gonna get it because it went to spam.
Y tú como mierda, let me check my junk mail.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of checking my junk mail.
Oh, maybe he's right. Como mierda.
Oh, look at this! Like the day after, look, I missed a letter. I don't know what happened.
Mira, they tell you to send you an Evite. Manda esa persona para you know where.
¿Qué es eso, Evite?
Yeah.
Give me a break.
No.
And then also, and I think this is true, like women will break up with their significant other because the holidays just bring out the worst in them. I've seen people just argue like throughout the entire holidays time. And I'm thinking to myself, why the hell are you people fighting? It's like happy time. But holidays bring out the worst in people sometimes.
A lot of stress, a lot of, I don't know. But I don't know why, though. I mean,
I don't know. I see people fighting all the time, like in the mall. Like,
yeah.
What the hell? Like, go online and do your shopping online separately.
Yeah, dude, like, okay, just, and then start shopping in September, or like, whatever.
Yeah,
like, I don't know.
Don't take your guy or your girl shopping with you.
Or if you don't want to cook, then just order everything out. Like, cater it, like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
And also, women break up with men during holiday time because their traditions are not the same.
Yeah. Well, it's
and
like, hello, you should have.
Now.
Shouldn't you have known that before? Like, I don't know.
But that's just like, you marry somebody
mm-hmm.
and then you fight over how you're going to raise the child religion-wise. Like,
mm-hmm.
Isn't that a conversation you should have had way back when?
Or, I don't know, if you're Catholic and some Jewish person asks you out, I mean, if you accept, then you're opening yourself for, like,
Judaism.
No, I mean, eventually it's going to be a topic of discussion.
Yeah, it's like, it's not, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. People are weird sometimes. And then, just like men, women don't want to buy the guy a gift. And they break up with you.
That's so stupid. People, there's so many coupons. There's so many sales. Come on. Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Te haces la loca.
That's so stupid.
And you go and you buy a gift for like
that's a stupid excuse. I mean, that's a stupid
But maybe you can't, maybe
that's not why you're breaking up that person.
Yeah, but maybe it's not stupid because I think, let's say Christmas time, mm-hmm. right? Aren't you expecting a nice gift?
It depends how long
gift.
Depends how long you've been dating.
What?
Yeah, it depends how long you've been dating. What if you don't know? You don't know me. We don't know each other.
If you're dating a guy for 3 months,
mm-hmm.
and it's Christmas comes,
mm-hmm.
what kind of gift are you expecting?
I don't know. Maybe a gift card.
Ew.
Maybe what the hell are you gonna expecting?
That's so impersonal.
But what am I expecting for after 3 months?
I don't know. Something nice.
I'm not expecting a Coach purse, that's for sure.
No, do not.
Ni un par de Louis Vuitton, ni nada esa cosa.
No, I would tell you not to expect that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like something like generic in a way, but that he doesn't know me. Like maybe he'll be like, I don't know what you like, but here's, get yourself whatever. I don't know.
But I think this is like two people that have been dating for a while. And then they break up, and it's like that whole back and forth. They constantly like break up with each other,
mm-hmm.
not to get gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know somebody that's happened.
Well, that is ridiculous.
Times. And I'm like, that's so cheeseball that you're even taking that person back.
No, yeah, I'm telling you, it will be like, I'll take you back if you buy me.
Yeah, you owe me this many presents.
That is ridiculous.
From Christmas past.
Pero también, what if you're ready and you meet, you're with this person 6-8 months, whatever. Oh, we're going to meet the family, que rico, Thanksgiving or Christmas. And then after that, you're like, what the hell? Yo no me puedo, la familia, I can't stand the family.
But that's good.
I can't stand the thing. And then, so that's like another thing. Like, you go through the holiday, but then you're like, I do not see myself spending holidays with these people for the rest of my life.
But that's good. Because then
Yeah. And then you break up before Valentine's.
Yeah, and then you do your spring cleaning. Like,
or maybe you hold on until Valentine's and then be like, spring cleaning, March, bye.
Yeah. I think that's good.
That could happen too.
If you meet them all and you're like, oh my God, what is this?
Yeah, because let's face it, when you marry somebody, you marry their entire family.
Yes.
So there's no getting around that.
Yes, you do.
And it's either going to be este año, otro año. You take Thanksgiving this year, I'll take Christmas. Yeah, see. But it's for the rest of your life. Like, that's like a big. So you got to see. That could be another reason. You go through the holidays, but then you're like, I cannot do another holiday with people. I can't even do St. Patrick's. I can't even do St. Patrick's with these people.
I don't want to spend Groundhog's Day with you.
No. Especially if it says 6 more weeks of winter. No, I can't.
I think I'm going to plan a getaway every holiday
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
year.
Exactly.
Oh, we can't go because we're going to be away. We're going to be out of town this year.
There's a movie like that. I think it's called Four Christmases.
Oh,
With
I
Reese
saw that.
Witherspoon and
Yes.
Vince Vaughn,
I
and
saw
they
that.
never spend it with their family. They always come up with an
Yes.
excuse. But this one year, like they got caught because they won this like contest, and everybody's like, weren't you going to like Bora Bora, whatever? And then they're forced to go to like each other's families, and each set of their parents were remarried.
Oh my god!
So they
Was
have to
that
go to
the
like
one
four things.
where his parents were like white hicks, and they had like the plaid and the stuffed animals like that they killed hanging from the wall.
I think so.
And she's like super,
like
posh.
yes,
and all this like ritzy. Oh yeah, that was a funny movie.
Yeah, that was cute.
So anyway, I found these like really funny sayings that you could use. You for reasons to break up with somebody during Christmas. So it's not Yule, it's me.
But let's face it, it's always Yule.
Yeah, it's Yule.
Sometimes it's Yule.
Or always Yule.
Oh my god, number 2 is hilarious. You are a ho ho ho.
And then
people are so funny.
If you really, really want to be alone, you can always say, I'm just looking for one silent night. Please.
Well, guess what, buddy? You're going to have many, many more to come.
This one I thought was really funny, too. So why are you breaking up with me? Just because.
Just because.
Just because. How about that? Not just Mrs. Claus or Mr. Claus. Just be Claus.
Just be Claus.
And these are kind of mean. Like, if you ask somebody, why did you break up with me? And they said, because I forgot to add you to my Christmas list. Rude.
No. Or you don't fit in my Christmas budget.
You don't fit in my Christmas... Mira, muchacho.
Oh my God.
Ahí te cojo por los pelos y te arrastro. I was like, you don't fit in my Christmas budget.
Well, guess what, buddy? You don't fit in my life, period.
I know.
Que falta de respeto.
Bad.
I just found out, this blogger that I follow, they just announced, 2 days ago, that they were breaking up.
Oh my God.
And these people have 2 kids, a third on their way. And they are embarking in this major renovation of their home. They bought a new house. They're remodeling from top to bottom. And just around the holidays, I was like, oh my God.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
that must have been some really big...
Dude, it was still shocking to me. I was like, no, but they're totally painting they're a very close-knit family and we're there for each other.
But they're out in social media. You have to.
So I wonder if that's that was the just because.
Just because.
They couldn't do it anymore, so they want to start the year off. Who knows,
Not even the year. They're already doing it before Thanksgiving.
I guess they couldn't, what's the point of waiting after Christmas or whatever?
I don't know how people do that, though, to be honest.
What?
If you know that everything is so messed up, the other person has to know, too. I mean, just that awkward tension and everything that's going on, you know. How do you do it? How do you stay in the same household? Especially during a time where everything is supposed to be happy and joyful and thankful and all this stuff. And act like if nothing ever happened. Well,
I think if it's just you and that other person, what's the point? But if there's kids involved, I get it. I get it that, again, you want to do that last...
the last supper.
Kind of. We're just going to hang on.
Turkey.
Yeah, we're just going to hang on. I don't want to do it to them for Christmas. When I think when you have kids, everything changes. And you're always thinking about their well-being and their, even though kids are sponges and kids know everything that's going on and they feel it up in the air, even if you don't tell them, they know. But same thing, parents say, they want to hang on to, I don't want to do it during the school year. I want to do it in the summer. Yeah. So they have, there's a bunch of reasons. So I think when you have kids, I get it. I get it that you want to hang on for that last illusion of perfect family or together or whatever. But these people, they didn't. I guess it was when you know, you know.
Yeah, when you
And I was really shocked.
when you can't, you can't.
I was really shocked. It's like you never, like the whole social media thing. You think everybody's like leading a perfect life, and you never know what's going on behind closed doors.
That's true. Social media is a facade.
So apparently they seem very, very okay with it. Very, like I said, they're very committed. Like how they always say we love each other and we're committed to raising our 3 beautiful kids together. And so who knows what'll happen.
Yeah, the co-parenting.
Yeah. But I was really shocked, to be honest. But anyway, imagine how they felt.
Yeah, and that kind of sucks too.
But I was just
go through that in the holidays.
Yeah, that would suck because I would want to enjoy my holidays, and I don't think that would be that wouldn't make it a joyful event for me. I don't know.
Not at all.
But then again, on the flip side, I wouldn't want to be living through a lie. If that person's not feeling it, it's like, what's the point?
And you don't want to feel like, I think you feel worse too, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not happy, but you have to act like you're happy, but then you're really miserable, and then it's like, oh my God. You're trying to like keep it all together during this time. It's supposed to be so happy. But anyway, that's when you can say, it's not you. It's me.
It's me. But it's always you.
It is always you.
Sometimes it's you. Well, let's hope none of you break up during this holiday season, or nobody breaks up with you during this holiday season.
And if they do, hopefully you want them to break up with you.
Yeah. And New Year's is just around the corner, and Valentine's is just around the corner, and
shut up, the year 2020 is right around the
perfect
corner.
Vision.
Yes.
Perfect vision.
It's a good year for good new beginnings.
I think people are going to be using that as an excuse too. It's perfect vision. I can't see us together anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. The year 2020 is January, and I have to break up with you.
I was like, I just all of a sudden I have 2020 vision, and I don't see us together going through Valentine's.
No, I'm sorry. Next time.
Well, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Hasta la bye-bye.
Hasta la bye-bye. Hi, everyone. We're on YouTube, Google Play Music, Spotify, Radio Public. Remember, share, like, and subscribe.